In this video, I'm going to go over how to set yourself up for the hip thrust exercise and explain what you need for it. So first of all, you're going to need a flat bench. When you're using the bench, make sure it's not too close to the wall, otherwise your head's going to hit the wall. Additionally, you're also going to need to support the other side of the bench. As you are lifting heavier weights, the bench is going to have a tendency to slide backwards. So what I've done in the past at other gyms is I'll take a 35 or 45 pound plate, whatever kind of fits, and I'll put it behind the legs on either side. And sometimes I can line one leg up with the squat rack. Depends what you have in your gym. So if you can put something behind the feet, or even just a couple of heavy plates, would probably stop it from slipping. For myself here, I have a bar that I made, so I have lots of support. When you start doing the hip thrust, it's not that comfortable to have the bar on your hips. You're going to want one of these bar pads. I got this one for $10 at Fitness Depot. So you shouldn't pay much more than $10 for one of these things. Alternatively, you can also use an exercise mat and just put it over yourself. I've seen that as well. So in terms of setting yourself up, you want the bottom of your shoulder blades pretty much just on this edge of the bench here. That should put you in a pretty good position. And then your feet, you're going to bring them maybe just about shoulder width apart. And it's good to practice with body weight first before you try and get the bar up. So you lift up your hips, make sure you squeeze your bum to get your hips up. And when you're up, your shins should roughly be perpendicular to the floor. Try and keep your neck straight. And something that's very important, when you're doing this, you're squeezing your bum, but you're not arching your back. This would be arching my back. Squeezing my bum, there, that's the full range of motion. And I'm just going to go down to here and squeeze. So the bench is essentially just a fulcrum for me to pivot on. Now to get the bar on top is a little bit trickier. I'm going to pull it over my legs like so. Now, if you don't have 45 pound plates, which these are, which get the bar up at a decent height, which enables you to roll the bar over your thighs, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty with this, but I'll film another video on that. Otherwise, I'm going to be setting all kinds of stuff up and you don't want to see me doing that. So, bar pad on top. I lean back to the bench, make sure my shoulder blades are in the right position on the bench. Slide the bar over my hips. And then here, because the bar's in the way, it's hard to get my leg up. So I'll usually pull with my hands like this. Feet in the right position. And then you're going to put one hand on each side of the bar just to kind of stabilize it. And then from here, you're going to focus on squeezing your bum. Hold it at the top for a second. Nice and controlled. No bouncing around. Squeeze, hold, down, pause. Squeeze, hold, down, pause. Squeeze, hold, down, pause. And that's the hip thrust exercise. If you have any questions, please let me know. And we'll catch you on the next video.